Alright, get back on this project. First thing I do is get these two holes cut in here. So I found some aluminum bar stock over there to choose from. I'll figure out how tall I'm going to do that after I bend it. So the easiest way to check this is a pair of dividers, which I just threw over here, I thought. Over there. Awkward location, just go from bottom of hole to bottom of hole. That would be the same as top as the center of the hole. So as long as it's going back and forth on that top hole, you're not in the right pattern. Not too much. Now the bottom's got a clearance on it. Top one got clearance. Okay. Need to quick eyeball check to make sure center looks good. The two centers look pretty close to me. Alright. So how close did we really get to what we had before? And as you can see, it's way the hell off. See? That's why you check it. Okay. So I'll go back and double check just to make sure center looks like center to me. Bottom looks good. Top looks pretty close. Could be a little bit wider on the top. Alright, so we should be close. So which way do you want to cheat on this thing? Can't tell. It really matters which way you cheat. Cheat any way you want to cheat. Alright, so now we have to figure out when we do this. Let's see. I carry the camera tripod with me too. Let's go down here and make a couple holes. Alright. Tripod's in the way. Okay, so first thing I have to do is get a hammer and a punch to beat on. Let's see, where's my center punch? Should be in this bucket of crap right here. One center punch. Hammer was laying right there. I think I used it over here. The tool didn't get put back after I used it over here. So now if you don't put your tools back, you gotta go hunting for them. This hammer belongs way down there. See, I just had to walk another 50 feet to get to it. See, 40 feet, whatever. My exercise for the day, huh? Alright, there's a hammer, there's a punch. Tripod disappeared again. That should give me a piece of hard metal lip I need to beat on instead of beating on my table. What I don't want to do is beat on the milling machine or anything else that moves around. Alright, so double check our dimension. Appears to be about right there. Alright. Can't fabricate without your scale. Okay, let's see what this dimension is. It's an odd dimension. It's weird because most things on a Harley is pretty evenly done. So according to this, we're about 1/900, which is probably close to 1 7/8. It's kind of an odd number. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the center of the hole right here. And we'll go over our 1/900. Give it a light hit. I'm going to go back and check to make sure. You know, I double checked and triple checked, and I'm going to quadruple check with my scale. Harley usually likes even numbers, so I'm trying to figure out why they're in an odd number situation over here. You'd think they'd be on a 2-inch center, but they're not, obviously. So we just double check to make sure that we are not a 2-inch center. You're definitely not on a 2-inch center. Yeah, 1/900 looks pretty close. All right. Just double check. Quadruple check. Need more exercise. Alright. So when you think you got something weird going on, it doesn't hurt to go double check and make sure it ain't you. Slightly off of my mark there. Slightly off the other way now. Let's see, yeah, we're about to 900 now. 925. Gee, go sideways, see? Doesn't want to quite correct. And we'll live with it. We're about 920. I can live with that. Kind of. Yeah, it's definitely more than our gauge. Oh well. Start off bad, continue bad, right? Okay, now I go ahead and punch the holes in here. So, up higher. Let's see, we have this nice access to the other side of the drill press over here. We can see better. See, now you can see better what I'm doing over here. It's not hidden behind me like normal. Okay, we got our 2 holes in there. It's called center drill. So it's got a nice hard center that will follow a hole, like a center punch mark. Especially if it's in the wrong spot. Drill a slight angle. Correct. Here I see what's going to do it. I should have corrected for a lot of that problem I did. Well, that doesn't work. Pull it up. Go in the hole. Drilling sideways there to get it more centered. This is soft aluminum, it's 5/16 fit, I can run through it. Definitely soft aluminum. That is not the good stuff, you can tell. Okay, so I got a pretty tight fit now in the hole. Got some burrs on the back side. Best deburring tool out there is a rotary burr. Looks like a 5/8 round. Didn't like going real fast though. Alright, so I got 2 holes in there, deburred, both sides. They're 5/16 on the money, so let's go see how close I am because I'll probably have to open these up a little bit. We'll see. Let's see, what do we need? Nothing. We need a camera. That's what we need. Walkabout. Sun's out. It's early. Get all the dinner crowd down there today. Okay, let's go see how close we are to what we really want over here. So I want something that's relatively close. I don't have a lot of movement. At least that's the plan. Okay, I don't have any bolts out. I must have put them away. No problem. Couple bolts. Who put those in there? See, fine thread and coarse thread in the same drawer? That's not a good thing. That means whoever put my stuff away last time doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Wonder who that was. Well, these are all fine thread here, so this is fine thread. This is coarse thread. See? That ain't it. That looks like the guy right there. Okay, I'm going with a coarse thread bolt. I'll probably switch over to fine thread later. Alright, there's our two holes. Let me see how close we are to make this fit. I need two hands to do this job. How do you do it with only one? Alright. There. Tripod, that's how you do it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Long enough to reach all the way over. Look at that, it made it. Those holes are loose. That must have been a 3/8 part, not a 5/16. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh well. That was not a 5/16 center drill, that was a 3/8. So that means it was a number 4, not a number 3. Oops. That's going to go about there. Yeah, it's definitely close enough to fit. Not a problem. Alright, looks pretty good this way. Okay, so now what I gotta do is I gotta get rid of some of this excess material so I can see what I gotta work with. I want this to be up a little higher on this side. So I'm gonna take my felt tip marker now and mark the other side. Nice and big and fat. There you go. I got a lot of marks to choose from. Some of those even line up with this side. But this is actually what it is for now. Looks pretty close. Now, is it easier to bend it right now, or is it easier to bend after I cut that away? I'm thinking it's going to be easier after I cut it away. But I do have something to go by right now as a reference, so there's something to be said about that. So right now, we got a really good reference of where the bend is going to be. So I'm going to look at it here. I think it's going to be easier to cut it now. Way back.